All right, we are back for a hopefully productive day on the loft renovation. And right now, as you can see, I'm getting the scaffolding set up. I originally had it going this way, but you couldn't move. I mean, it just was too big. So super easy to set this stuff up. It's dummy proof. I'm proof of that. Now, I got two more pieces to put up top and put some more cross braces, and we're ready to go with that. So we're going to get that on there. I'm hoping to finish all the metal today, start on the cedar, get the lights in. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to make no promises at the beginning of the video. I guess where the video ends, it ends. But this is going to be my life until I finish. Having this monstrosity in the living room. Obviously, Lily isn't coming near this place because anything new, anything big, anything to do with tools or work, she don't want no part of. So let's get going. Let me get the rest of this on. I ain't going to film that. It's as simple as just sliding that in there, pulling the pin, putting the pin back in, sliding it in. That's it, man. It's easy. You put the caster wheels on. It's very easy to set this stuff up. I might even purchase me a set down the road. Don't know why I'll need it, but it's good to have. Let's go. Okay, we got her all set up. These planks are so wide, I only need two of them up top. I mean, I can't really get down if I put all three up, but plenty of room for me to work on. Man, it's going to be it's actually too high. We're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. We'll see. I know my head's going to be at the ceiling, but well, at least we're up here. So I got to make sure while I have this, I got 2 more days that anything that needs done up here gets done. Paint touch up. No, actually, that's going to have trim to cover that. But all right, let's finish getting this metal up to this point and then jump out on this thing. It's pretty sturdy. You're going to get a little wobble, but it ain't rolling nowhere. It's got locks on the casters. But man, I don't want this in my living room for the whole weekend. But it's nice. I think I may purchase one because I can also use it to work on the outside of the house. Maybe. I don't know. All right, I got this one up. These lights, it says, has to have a switch. So I got to wire a switch. I'm not going to deal with the lights today. I'm going to get over here now. I'm going to get this junction box hung for the ceiling fan. And that is the goal for the day, to get that. Well, I'm going to get that on there and get the rest of the metal up and hopefully hang the ceiling fan. And then we'll deal with the electric later. This is going to be simple. I simply come up here. Got my little step stool right here. If the drills weren't in the way. And I'll just climb onto that. I don't have to climb those stairs. The ladder there. This is going to make it very simple. So let me get this junction box up there. I've got some small lag bolts for that. It's actually going to go up ahead of that a little bit. This isn't really center because I actually built this out more than it used to be. So now that is not centered down there. So I'm going to go a little further, just ahead of it. Probably using the same stud, I hope. I don't know. I think I can kind of see the stud and it's on the other side. But we'll get that hung. We may have to go where it is because of that. But I'm going to get out there in a second. Let me get the tools, and get up here and see if we can get that hung. And I may have to cut out some of that sheetrock to see what I got going on. All right. All right, I'm going to crawl out onto this. See what we got up here. And you guys might fall because you're not up there very good. Yeah, it's going to be up here. All right. I think what I'm going to do is, since this is going to be covered in tin, I'm going to run a 1x4 across from that stud to this stud, We're going to place the box here. There is also a extra mounting bracket. Let's see how this does. It ain't going nowhere. I'm going to have to be like the hunchback. Already a hunchback a little bit. I need to cut this crap off of here. Or just shove it up in there. And then we're just going to put the box anywhere we want here. I can see center, so probably about here will be center. But this is a 60-inch fan, so I want to make sure none of this crap's going to hit. So we're not going to push our luck. We'll go about here. So I'm going to cut a 2x4. I didn't bring my tape measure. It doesn't matter if it's woo. Okay, I just got to get my sea legs. Should be 16 on center. We'll cut the thing like 20 inches, 24 inches. It's going to be covered. It'll be extra support. This makes it a lot easier. Now I don't have to climb this ladder. I just come up off of this. Very safe, guys. Very safe. This thing is sturdy. Okay. Let me get that done, and we'll come back. And once I get that bracket hung and that box hung, then we can just move right on along. I think we're going to get to this fan today. It's getting pretty late, though. It's about 11. I don't care. I don't have a job. You're my job. If you get the video late, you get the video late. Is there something on my nose? No, that's on the camera lens. Okay. All right, 2 more pieces, then we get to the one that I have to do the cutout in. Maybe 4 more pieces, 5, I don't know. But once all the cedar and all this that's flappy like that, that will tighten up, it'll look good. So we're getting there slowly. I'm not trying to rush. I've been dealing with these things too, in between, sucking them up. They're like endless, endless. It's like the country of India, man. I tell you. I had to kind of kick that one over because I was going too close to the edge of that 1x4 there. As you can see, I went too far over here and I got more over there. It don't matter. It's all going to be covered anyway. But I got those, that 1x4, got 6 screws holding that up. Then I got some mini lag bolts. I dipped them in wood glue. Drove them up through there. That dude ain't going nowhere. That fan's not that heavy. The only thing that's going to be a challenge, I think, is when I hang it. It has a 5-foot pole. Well, this thing is in the way. So I'm going to have to probably scooch one over. I don't know. We may have to get a ladder out after all. But I can still get on. I don't know. We'll just deal with that when we get to it. But it's certainly a lot easier coming up here and then climbing over onto that than climbing that ladder. That makes it way easier. Very stable. No worries about working on that. I got the 1x4s running there. Just a little leg to put up over in there. I'm going to have to push this whole thing over. But we're getting it. All right. Quit talking, get to work. All right, I don't know if you could tell from the time lapse, but man, them last two pieces kicked my butt. Originally, I had the one over too far and there was nothing to screw into, so I know it looks horrible now, all jacked up, but when these boards get on there, all that gets popped up. It's tight. You won't be able to see any seams. Now I went and looked at the ceiling fan after putting them pieces up, trying not to be all hunched over there on that scaffolding. There's no way I'm messing with that fan today. We'll get that tomorrow. I think I got to get some more wire. I didn't think about the down rod, but I got to look at that. But I am going to hook these lights up without a switch and see what they do. If I can control them on and off with the app, then I'm going to go ahead and I ain't wiring no switch. I think they'll work. Because in there, I never turn the switch on. You only need the switch to reset them, it said. I can do that with the breaker. So there's always another way. So let me get these, turn the breaker off, wire up these lights real fast, and at least we'll have those lights. All right, feel like I'm on Saturday Night Fever. Oh, you can tell by the way I use my walls, man. Okay, so now I think I got to get on here with the app and stop this nonsense, because that ain't gonna fly. Okay, let me show you here in a minute. Oh, it says devices to be added. Add. Didn't want to show that. Next. Smart recessed lighting to be added. Being added. I cut that hole too small, so I had to do some modifications. But I'm going to laser engrave a really cool circle to go around that. It's going to really make it look good. Okay, now this one's being added. This is how easy these are. Okay. Now they're done. I'll click done. And you can, I don't want to upgrade. There's like, well, hey, we're always upgrading. Our whole lives, we're upgrading. That's going to add a lot of extra light. Yes. All right. That hole, I thought I cut too big, but that's the whole size hole I needed. They didn't put a template in the box. They put a piece of blank cardboard and said, here's your template, square. So I took the bottom of one of my coffee mugs, my giant coffee mugs, and it worked. I got these. You can just punch little slots in these where them little springs go, and that's what I did downstairs. But in order to get this looking nice, I think a nice round circle around that with some laser engravings would be nice. Okay, let me go back and let's adjust this. Which one am I moving here? Okay, this one. Really bright. Okay. Now, let's go back. We'll get out of that. Okay. Okay, now see, I can turn it on and off. So I was right. Screw the instructions. That's why I never read them, man. So whenever I want them on, I just pull my phone out and turn the daggum things on. Now, how do I get out of this one? Okay, let's go back and open this. And this is the same app that I got for the ones downstairs. So turn that one on. Where's this one? Okay, this one. Did it do anything? All right, I'm going to work. Oh, it's connecting via Bluetooth. Via Bluetooth. All right, so we got lights. Man, my back is shot. It'll be fine in the morning. Ooh, I like how much more light there is. It'll be fine in the morning, but I don't dare try to hang that fan. I want to get it. I'll get it put together tonight probably. That way in the morning we can jump right up on there. And then I'll cut some cedar. We'll get some cedar up here. Hopefully we get the ceiling finished tomorrow. But there's still a lot of details to do up here. And I'm hoping by next week, maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, I can go furniture shopping. Just going to get a couple of armchairs, lightweight. a desk. I am going to buy a bigger desk that will take up this whole big H pattern desk, U pattern, whatever. That's going to be nice. And as far as air conditioning, I've been up here on a 100-degree day with that air conditioner running, and it was uncomfortable. It would have been uncomfortable to sit up here, but it wasn't hot. So with these fans, I think is going to make a difference. I don't have the electrical capacity right now to add another air conditioner. I could put one maybe there, but I think I'm going to go with some mini splits. That's coming down the road, so I'll just deal with it however I need to deal with it. People live thousands of years without air conditioning, so as long as my computers will be all right. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Happy trails.